Hello, everybody. Good evening. Ayush, Ashish, Manu, Purvanshi, Radhika, Vansh. Good evening, everybody. How are you all? Sakhi, Sumit, good evening. You all can choose this name in the chat box. 1 second. You all can choose this name in the chat box and message me. Otherwise, I will not receive your messages. Hi, Sakhi. Good evening. Vanchika, good evening. Aniket, Ashish. ये LB Gamers राजवीर है. Hi Vansh, good evening. Purvanshi, Ashish, good evening everybody. Sumit, good evening. Radhika, good evening everyone. We'll just wait for another minute and then we'll begin. We'll wait for other people to join us. Rumanna, good evening, bache. Everybody, please choose this name in your chat box. You will be getting two options right now. One is just Nandini and the other is Nandini Krishna. You will all have to choose Nandini Krishna to message me. Otherwise, I will not get your messages. LB Gamers OP. Is that Rajveer? Manu, good evening. और कौन-कौन है क्लास में? चलो. Good evening, Sonia. Hi, Himanshu. Good evening. Okay, I'm going to unmute all of you so that you can all talk. Vanchika, all right. Oh, thank you so much, Vanchika. That is such a huge compliment. Thank you so much. Okay. So I have unmuted all of you and you can now actually talk to me. You can just unmute yourselves and you can talk.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, everybody. How are you all?
I am fine.
Ma'am, I'm good.
Wonderful.
I am Radhika.
Hi, Radhika. Good evening. Okay. So let's play a little game, huh? Before we start, let's play a little game. You all have to tell me one word that describes your city, where you live. Just one word. You don't have to tell me the name of the city, but just one word that describes your city. Okay? Chalo, let's start with this game. Who wants to go first? And you'll also have to tell me your name because your cameras are switched off. So I would not know who's talking. Okay. यार chat box पे नहीं मजा नहीं आता. Please speak in class. Anybody who wants to go first? Aniket?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, please. Can you tell me one word about your city?
Ma'am, city of world largest sport market.
City of what?
World's largest sport market.
Wait, I know this. I know this. Is it Meerut?
G, ma'am.
Dekha, I knew. Mera first tennis racket and basketball was from Meerut. That is why I know, because I am also from Meerut. That is why also. Okay, anybody else who wants to go? Anybody else? Radhika, Purvanshi, Vanchika. Oh la, Vanchika is saying Manchester of India. Yaar, ye to mujhe bhi nahi pata. Vanchika, which city is Manchester of India? Vanchika is saying Manchester of India. Vanchika, which city is Manchester of India? You can unmute yourself and talk. Kanpur is called Manchester of India.
Ma'am, I will live in Ghaziabad.
Who said this? ये कौन बोला बच्चा? ये कौन सा बच्चा बोला I live in Ghaziabad?
Ma'am, Radhika.
हाँ, राधिका आपके बारे में तो पता है, आपने मुझे लास्ट क्लास में ही तो बताया था. And I told you हम पड़ोसी हैं. Anybody else who wants to give it a try? Vanchika, I didn't know that Kanpur is called the Manchester of India. I know a lot of people from Kanpur, but I didn't know it was called the Manchester of India. Rumanna, Sonia, Ashish, what about all of you? Yeah, koi bhi word. Like if you even want to just say beautiful city, that is also nice. ऐसा कोई भारी भरकम शब्द नहीं ढूंढना है. Okay, Purvanshi, you're saying Choti Kashi. Choti Kashi क्या हुआ? Town known as Choti Kashi. Kashi तो इलाहाबाद नहीं, काशी इलाहाबाद हुआ या वाराणसी हुआ? Kashi Vishwanath is Varanasi. हाँ जी.
Ma'am, it's Purvanshi, and the town is also known as Choti Kashi.
Acha, okay, very nice. All right. Anybody else who wants to try?
Ma'am, land of snow.
Land of snow. Somewhere in Himachal, I believe.
Yes, ma'am.
Where in Himachal?
Ma'am, Dharamshala.
Wow, so nice. You joined us from Dharamshala. Welcome. What is your name, darling?
Thank you, ma'am. Ma'am, Bhavya.
Bhavya. Okay. All right. साक्षी, यार तुम लोग को पकड़ पकड़ के मुझे बुलाना पड़ रहा है, हैं? योगेश, नवीन. Okay, Vanchika, I'll check. This is very intriguing for me also. Okay. Anybody else who wants to try? Naveen, do you want to try, बच्चे? अगर किसी को बोलना नहीं है तो आप मेरे को चैट बॉक्स में भी लिख सकते हो. I understand कि uncomfortable हो. Yes, Sakshi? Sakshi, please repeat.
Ma'am, it is famous for sugarcane production and mills.
It is famous for some production of what?
Ma'am, sugarcane production and mills.
This I know. मेरठ के तरफ जाते वक्त पड़ता है ना, मोदी नगर. Sakshi, is that Modi
No,
Nagar?
ma'am.
Then?
Ma'am, Bijnor.
Okay. All right. Bijnor. Right. All right. Chalo. That was good. That was good fun for me at least. बहुत सारे बच्चे हैं जिन्होंने अभी कुछ नहीं बोला है, but that's absolutely fine. I'm sure जब आप लोग मेरे को ज्यादा ट्रस्ट कर पाओगे as a teacher, तो आप लोग बोलना भी शुरू कर दोगे. So I'll wait for the day when that happens, that all of you start speaking to me. Chalo. So let's start today's class, and we are going to start today's class with the parts of speech. We are going to do a quick revision of parts of speech. Vansh is saying he's home of Indian Military Academy. Yaar, ye to Dehradun hai. Vansh, this is Dehradun. Hi, Muskan. Good evening. Yes, Vansh, Dehradun, and Dehradun is very beautiful. One of my Mausis lives there. One of my very dear student lives there, who is I'm teaching her for CUET. तो मैं देहरादून आती रहती हूँ. मुझे देहरादून बहुत सुंदर लगता है. Okay, anyway, so today we are going to start with parts of speech. We are going to do a very quick revision of parts of speech. All right, Sonia, wonderful. Sonia, my great grandmother was from Hapur. मतलब मेरी मम्मी की दादी हापुड़ की थी. So I also belong, I have my ancestors all over UP, but I have stayed in Noida all my life. 28 years I've stayed in Noida now. Okay. So everybody, can you tell me what is this? Can you all tell me what is this? हिमांशु, आज हिमांशु कुछ नहीं बोल रहा है. क्या बात है हिमांशु?
Yes, ma'am.
आज आप कुछ नहीं बोल रहे हो बच्चे?
मैम मैंने तो बोला था जो आपने पूछा था, सिटी ऑफ वर्ल्ड लार्जेस्ट स्पोर्ट मार्केट.
अच्छा, ये आपने बोला था. ओके, बट माय थॉट किसी और ने बोला था. ओके. Himanshu is saying it is the thali.
What is this?
That is what I'm asking you. What is this, bacha? I'm asking you that. What is this? What can you see in the picture?
Okay, ma'am.
Bhavya, Sakshi,
Ma'am, paneer ki sabji.
पनीर की सब्जी. यस, पनीर की सब्जी के आगे किसी को और कुछ नहीं दिख रहा. लंच और फूड. मुस्कान is saying plate full of food.
Ma'am, parathe.
किसी को नजर नहीं आ रहा है ना? चलो कोई बात नहीं. So see, this is a thali of food, right? This is a thali that is very common in the northern part of India. There is paneer ka sabzi, there is roti, and there is salad. Now, can you, so if there was no roti here and if there was no salad, would this thali be complete?
No, ma'am.
Yeah.
No.
And if there was, and let's say there was no paneer ka sabji, then would this thali be complete? And there was only
No, ma'am.
roti and salad?
No, ma'am.
Yes,
No,
right?
ma'am.
Right. So
Yes.
like how everything has to come together and form like a, you know, nice plate of food that we can gobble up. That is how different parts of speech come together and form a sentence. I know बहुत ही different example है, पर मेरे ख्याल से समझ में आ गया होगा.
Yes,
जैसे
ma'am.
कि dal chawal, sabzi, roti, salad will come together and form a big plate of food. That is how parts of speech come together. So you have nouns, you have pronouns, you have verbs, adjectives, adverbs, conjunctions, interjections, prepositions, all of them will come together and form one sentence. Correct? Everybody clear on this?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Wonderful.
Yes, ma'am.
Very good. Very good. Okay. Now, what was I about to say? Yes. Now, in your previous classes, you know, right when you were in, when you must have been in class 2, you must have doing all these, na? सब कुछ कर रहे हैं सब लोग, noun, pronoun, ये सारा जो word, the parts of speech, you must have completed that in your previous classes. So, for example, everybody is fully aware of noun, pronouns. I hope everybody can understand my handwriting. Verbs. अगर नहीं समझ में आया, if you don't understand something that I have written, please ask me. Interjections, prepositions, adjectives and adverbs. Adjectives and adverbs. Now, these are your basic parts of speech that come together to form one coherent.
Parts of speech.
Yes, बच्चे, parts of speech. What happened? क्या
Okay,
हुआ?
ma'am.
One coherent sentence. Right. Now, let's see. Now, one by one, let's see these parts of speech. Okay. So the first one sentence that I have written here, what I have done is I've written some sentences and I have highlighted some words. You have to tell, and I have also written which part of speech do they belong to, but let's have a little discussion on them, right? Safalta is an online edtech platform. Which is the which part of speech does the highlighted word belong to?
Verb.
Ma'am, verb.
Okay, very simple. But is the verb main verb or a helping verb?
Ma'am.
Helping verb.
Helping verb.
अच्छा, देखो मैम ने कंफ्यूज किया और एकदम से कंफ्यूज हो गए, है ना? This is main verb here. This is main verb. I'll tell you how this is main verb. So you know what happens, why I wanted to do this class is for this reason. So we are always taught that is, am and are your helping verbs, है ना? We have all been taught that is, am, are, was, were are all helping verbs. हाँ कि ना, सबने यही सीखा है?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Everybody is very confused कि पता नहीं नंदिनी मैम आज हमें क्या पढ़ा रही हैं.
Ma'am, no confused.
Not confused. Okay. Now see, if I write Nandini is a teacher. Nandini is a teacher. Now here, this is a present simple sentence. Yes or no? This is a fact. So this
Yes,
is a
ma'am.
present simple sentence.
Yes, ma'am.
In present simple sentences, is, am and are used as main verbs. This is a main verb here. Similarly, Safalta is an online edtech platform. This is a fact. So this is a main verb. This is a main verb here. Yes, tell me.
Ma'am, is.
हाँ, तो वही तो बोला, is a main verb. अगर मैं यहाँ पे लिखती नंदिनी is teaching right now, Nandini is teaching right now. Okay, here this is a present continuous tense. याद आ गया सबको? This
Yes,
is a
ma'am.
present continuous
Yes,
tense.
ma'am.
Yes.
Then in that case, this is this is helping verb here, and this becomes your main verb. Clear, everybody?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, very good. So whenever you have a present simple sentence, this is your main verb. But if you have a present continuous sentence, then is becomes your helping verb. Never forget this, okay? और blindly रट्टा नहीं मारना है. Blindly रट्टा मतलब कि बुक में जो लिखा है, रेन एंड मार्टिन में जो लिखा था बस उसका रट्टा मार लो. ऐसे नहीं करना है. We must learn to analyze. देखो ये ज्ञान नहीं है. This is not ज्ञान. I don't like giving ज्ञान at all. I think all of you know everything, but still I think I need to just give a direction. ठीक है? क्योंकि कई बार क्या होता है, हमने बहुत सारी चीजें पढ़ी भी होती हैं, but it is all wrong. And I'll tell you how. Don't worry. Now see the next sentence. I like Safalta. Like is main verb or helping verb?
Main.
Main verb.
Main verb. This is clear, everybody. Everybody, the ones who are not speaking and are still on mute, you can message me in the chat box. Ashish, Muskan, you can message me in the chat box if you would like. If there is any confusion, please ask me. Sakshi, Purvanshi. अच्छा, Purvanshi ने तो अभी बात ही करी है मुझसे. Aniket, what about you? Okay. Now tell me here in these two sentences, I live in Noida, this is my dog. The highlighted words, what are they? The highlighted words.
Nouns.
Noun. Ma'am, Noida and dog.
Huh, but what are they?
Noida.
Noun.
Noun.
Because it is the name of
Noun.
place
Noun.
and name of animal.
Right. Very good. Okay. And so I'll confuse you more. What type of noun is Noida?
Ma'am, proper.
Proper noun.
And proper noun.
Proper.
And what type of verb is dog?
Ma'am, common noun.
Common noun.
Ma'am, common noun.
Acha. Very good, everybody. Very good. I couldn't confuse you all because you all knew the answer. But there were some people who said, ma'am, name of place, animal, thing, like that. But most of you were correct. This is proper noun. This is proper noun and this is common noun. Okay. Noida is a huge city and my dog is ferocious. Now, what the words huge and ferocious? I hope everybody knows the meaning of huge and ferocious.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Yes,
Vanshika. Ashish.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Muskan is also saying yes, ma'am. Vansh, Manu. What about you? Aniket, what about you? Sonia, Naveen, Bhavya, Rumanna. No response. Okay, Vansh. All right. Now, huge and ferocious. What are they describing? Are they describing verbs or are they describing nouns?
Ma'am, nouns.
Nouns.
Himanshu, what is your answer?
Describing huge.
Kya, Radhika? Priyanshi, Sanya, Himanshu, what is your answer?
Ma'am, noun.
Yes. So the words that describe nouns, see, huge is talking, it is telling us about the city. Ferocious is telling us about the dog. That
Yes,
means
ma'am.
these are adjectives. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now let's look at one thing here and let's, so for example, I would have said, Nandini, let's understand this. Nandini speaks good English. Yes. And the second sentence that I would like to show you here is Nandini speaks. Bache, if you're not talking, please put yourselves on mute. Nandini speaks English well. Now it is very easy to tell me that good is adjective and well is adverb. क्योंकि ये हमने रट्टा मारा था, है ना? There was a table that was given to us and we were told that good, better, best is the adjective and well जो है is the adverb. Now can you please tell me here what is well describing and what is good describing? What is it that they are describing?
मैम जो वेल है तो मैम एडवर्ब्स वो होते हैं जो वर्ब्स में और मीनिंग ऐड कर देते हैं। तो इसमें लिखा है नंदिनी स्पीक्स इंग्लिश, तो ये इतना कंप्लीट हो सकता था लेकिन उसमें वेल और ऐड कर दिया। इसका मतलब उसमें एक और मीनिंग ऐड करना।
Okay, all right.
ऐसा कुछ।
Anybody who wants to add something here? Sanya, Ashish, Priyanshi, Radhika?
Ma'am,
Yes.
Yes, Vansh, Aniket?
Yes, ma'am.
कौन बोला ये बच्चा? Who wants to speak?
ma'am,
यार मैं जैसी तुम लोग को बोलती हूँ who wants to speak तो सब चुप हो जाते हैं। क्यों भाई? मेरे सर पे सींग लगे हैं क्या? तुम लोग को इतना डर लग रहा है मेरे से अभी तक? हाँ? Are you all still scared of me? लैपटॉप में से घुस के
No,
मैं
ma'am.
सबको पनिश करूंगी, ऐसा थोड़ी ना है यार। अगर गलत भी बोलोगे तो सही है, it's all right, but please speak, that is important. Who wants to tell me the answer? Sakshi?
Ma'am, good describe the quality
Yes.
quality of Nani.
Okay, कोई बात नहीं. All right. Himanshu?
Ma'am,
Yes, Bhavya?
ma'am, adverbs often explain how or what degree an action was performed.
Okay. Himanshu, no worries, we haven't done much. In the last 5 minutes, I just told all of you that in these two sentences, Noida is a huge city and my dog is ferocious. Huge and ferocious are adjectives. Huge and ferocious are adjectives. That's all I said, because huge and ferocious describe nouns. Okay. Now I have written these two sentences, Himanshu, and I'm asking you that here good and well, what are they describing? That's all. Now let's see. Nandini speaks good English. Are you talking about spoken English of so are you talking about Nandini's English in the first sentence, or are you talking about Nandini's speaking ability? What are you describing here in the first sentence?
मैम स्पीकिंग एबिलिटी।
speaking ability.
Bache, read the sentence again. In the first sentence, Nandini speaks good English. Are you describing the speaking or are you describing the English?
Ma'am, describing the English.
Yes, Bhavya. Everybody, here good is English. Iska, if I had to translate this in Hindi, I would have said Nandini ki English achhi hai. Nandini, I don't know so much Hindi, but Nandini English mein acha bolti hai. Something on those lines. Okay. And
Yes,
here, this means that Nandini English, the second one means Nandini English acha bolti hai. अब समझ में आया?
Speaking ability. Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
here it is describing the speaking ability.
मैम प्लीज टेल फर्स्ट वन अगेन।
I will tell, don't worry. Yes, Muskan, you're absolutely right. Naveen, have you understood, bache? Okay. Girls and boys, if you do not want to talk to me, unmute yourself and talk to me. If you don't want to do that, I completely understand. But please message me. Choose Nandini Krishna in the chat box and message me. Otherwise, I will not get your answers. And I still know that there are a lot of people who haven't even spoken to me once in the chat box or through unmuting themselves. Rumanna, you haven't spoken to me yet. Sanya, Himanshu has. Naveen hasn't spoken to me yet. Siddharth, what about you, bache? Okay, and here, so you are saying, okay, Nandini speaks good English. So here you are describing the English. You're describing the subject, the language. Now, is it okay? In the first sentence, you're describing the language. In the second sentence, you're describing the speaking ability. अभी ठीक है? समझ में आया सबको?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Very good. Okay. Chalo. Now let's see. So you practically understood the difference between adjectives and adverbs also. Now, how much time am I left with? I'm left with 5:41 हो रहा है ना? हाँ, हो जाएगा. No problem. चलिए. Now, let's see. This one is easy here. So now you all know she swims well and she speaks loudly are all adverbs. Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, let me ask you one more question here. Her swimming is good. What am I writing? Her swimming is good. Abhi, this good, what is it describing? Dekho, I am a teacher. I will always want to confuse you so that I can see whether you all have understood or not.
मैम इसमें क्या बता रहे हैं?
हाँ जी, इसमें ये बताना है कि good किस चीज को describe कर रहा है. What is it describing?
Ma'am, swimming.
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 So is swimming a verb here or is it a noun here? Yes, Muskan. Bunch clear. Good bunch. So here is swimming a noun or a verb?
Ma'am, verb.
मैम
Naveen?
verb.
Noun.
Ma'am, wait.
Naveen, what is your answer?
Verb.
अब देखो फिर से वही बात हुई ना, हमने हमेशा पढ़ा है कि swimming is a verb.
Yes,
Right?
ma'am.
We have always studied that swimming is a verb, but here swimming is a noun. हम swimming as a hobby की बात कर रहे हैं, हम swimming as a sport की बात कर रहे हैं, हम swimming as a action की बात नहीं कर रहे हैं यहाँ पे.
Yes, ma'am.
यहाँ पे she swims well. ये वाला जो action है, this sentence is describing the action. Here you're talking about the sport. You're talking about the ability of this girl to swim. Is it clear to everybody?
Yes, ma'am.
Why I wanted
Yes,
to
ma'am.
take these
Yes,
sentences?
ma'am.
Yes, because you have a little bit of grammar in your course. You have something called as transformation, I think. Yes, Himanshu, very nice. Swimming is a gerund here. And we all need to understand these differences, these fine differences in grammar, so that we don't, grammar is like ready marks. Agar grammar aati hai, to these are like straight ready marks in your pocket and you never need to worry about the grammar section then, which is why I'm taking this up. Now tell me here, I think prepositions are very easy. Let's take this up. This will be easy for you guys also. And is a conjunction. Everybody understands this?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Yes,
what
ma'am.
are the two sentences? In this sentence, what are the two sentences that can be formed? I like dogs and cats. Can you form two sentences out of that?
Yes, ma'am.
I like dogs. I like cats.
Okay, कौन बोला था ये?
Conjunction
वंशिका
and.
या पूर्वांशी? Yes, Naveen?
I like dogs and I like cats.
मैम
Okay.
कंजक्शन होगा और ये एंड.
Yes, नवीन, पर इसमें दो sentences बनाओ, कौन से बन रहे हैं?
मैम एग्जांपल चेंज कर सकते हैं, मतलब इसी के अकॉर्डिंग बनाना है.
1 second, one person at one time.
I like dogs.
अरे एक second, please.
I
एक
like
second.
cats and I like the dogs.
Okay, Priyanshi, now ask me.
मैम I like dogs and I like cats.
Okay, who was saying मैम example change कर सकते हैं या नहीं? Who was that?
मैम आपने पूछा क्या? समझ नहीं पाया.
कौन पूछ रहा है?
Ma'am,
ये बच्चा,
second.
ये तो बता दो.
मैम
मेरी
वंशिका.
शायद पूर्वांशी पूछ रही थी कि हम एग्जांपल चेंज कर सकते हैं.
Not me.
अच्छा, okay. One second. इतना. Let's not get into this discussion here. My question was that and is a conjunction that helps us to join two sentences, right? So
Yes,
what are
ma'am.
the two sentences that you can make out of this sentence? So the two sentences are, Naveen was right. I like dogs. I like cats. Simple. Muskan, have you understood? Himanshu, have you understood? Ashish,
Yes, ma'am.
Aniket, Siddharth, Sanya, Bhavya, सबको
Yes,
समझ में आ
ma'am.
गया?
Yes, ma'am.
Wonderful.
Two sentences make the
क्या? Who said what?
ma'am make the two sentences. This
Yeah, I asked you
sentence.
to make two sentences out of this one. See, the thing is, if I was writing, okay. No, wait, I will write something interesting.
Yes, ma'am.
1 second. I'm thinking, wait. I love books, but I hate making notes. That means, this is a
But
conjunction,
is
yes?
conjunction.
But is conjunction, yes.
Yes, ma'am.
No, Himanshu, your voice is not audible at all. So this is conjunction. Now
Yes,
here,
ma'am.
that means I'll change the color of this pen now. This is sentence number 1, I love books. And this is sentence number 2. Clear ho gaya sabko?
Notes. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Somebody asked me about I hate making notes. What are they asked? क्या पूछ रहे हो बच्चे? Okay, Himanshu. Somebody was asking me about I hate making notes. क्या पूछ रहे हो बच्चे? Everybody, please put yourself on mute. Okay. Please don't take it literally. I love making notes. That is why I became a teacher. So don't take it literally. I really like making notes. Naveen, what is this hate? क्या लिखा है आपने बच्चे? Okay. Now let's see the last one here. Ouch. So now tell me one thing. If I were to tell you, ouch.
Ma'am, exclamation.
Exclamation. But what does it, if I say ouch, will you understand that I am in pain?
Ma'am,
Yes,
out
ma'am.
is interjection.
Yes, Radhika. 1 second, bache. Yes, it is an interjection. But if I say ouch, will you understand that I'm in pain without having me to tell you that you are in pain?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. If I say shut up, if I'm having a fight with someone and I say shut up,
Yes, ma'am. It is showing that you are angry with someone.
okay. Vansh is saying anger. Yes. Who else agrees that it is anger?
Yes, ma'am. Vanshika.
Yes, ma'am. It's anger.
Yes, it is anger. Yes. Muskan, Purvanshi, Priyanshi,
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
you
ma'am.
all
Yes.
agree?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Who else was there in my chat box? Naveen, what about you? Himanshu, have you joined again?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, wonderful. Now, if I say hip hip hooray, is that something that shows joy and happiness, or does it show
Yes,
that I'm
ma'am.
very sad?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Happiness,
ma'am.
joy and happiness.
Happiness.
Yes. So there
Yes,
are
ma'am.
some words that will show, that immediately show the emotion without you having to explain what it means. It immediately shows, it shows an emotion. So for example, if I say ouch, you know that I'm in pain. If I say shut up everybody, that means that, this person is angry. But if I say hip hip hooray, that means I'm full of joy and happiness. Such words are called as interjections. Okay, such words are called as interjections. All right, everybody?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
Wonderful. Okay,
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
cool, everyone. Chalo. Now let's begin this. Now there is this, we have some practice sentences and I hope all of you will be able to crack this. But first, let me have a sip of water. I'm really thirsty. 1 second. Yes, let's start. So what is the first sentence here? Is that what part of speech does it belong to?
Ma'am, interjection.
Interjection.
Ma'am,
Interjection.
Okay. How is it an interjection? Can anyone tell me what kind of emotion does it show?
Sudden.
So if I say stop, what kind of an emotion does it show?
Ma'am, sudden action
Sudden
which
warning.
shows a bit of anger, maybe.
Mhm. Okay.
Ma'am, sudden warning. Maybe.
Yes, very good, Himanshu. Yes. Anybody else? What about my girls? Purvanshi, Priyanshi, Vanchika, Radhika, Muskan. What about you all? Okay, can I call it a verb also apart from interjection? This could be a sudden warning. Yes, absolutely correct. Can I call it a verb also?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Why?
Due to exclamation mark.
No,
मैम बोल सकते हैं क्योंकि कोई बोल रहा है रुको.
exactly. देखो, ऐसा कोई हार्ड एंड फास्ट रूल नहीं होता है कि अगर आप एक्सक्लेमेशन मार्क लगाते हो तो इंटरजेक्शन बन जाएगा. But ठीक है, all right. I'm just, so for example, I'm just talking about the word. If I had just written this, would you say that it is a verb? If I didn't stop with a full stop, then would it be a verb?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, all right. ठीक है, I'll take this. Let's remain with this explanation here. So stop with an exclamation mark is an interjection and stop with a full stop is a verb. ठीक है? Okay, agreed everybody. The next one is Ram works. Ram works.
Ma'am,
What is works here?
Ma'am,
Radhika?
Ma'am, works is verb.
Works is verb, all right. And Ram is?
Noun.
Proper noun.
Noun.
Okay. हमारी क्लास 6 बजे तक है, 6:15 बजे तक है.
Ma'am,
6:15.
6:15.
Ma'am, 6:15.
Okay. All right. Works. All right. So works is main verb, or is it a main verb, or is it a helping verb?
Ma'am,
Main
main
verb.
verb.
I'm helping verb.
Somebody said helping verb.
Main
verb.
verb.
Main verb.
This is noun.
Main verb.
Yes, and this is verb.
Yes, ma'am.
ठीक है?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Now Ram is working. Out of is working, which is the main verb and which is the noun. Which is the main verb and which is the helping verb.
Helping verb.
Helping verb.
कौन सा है helping verb?
Helping verb is.
Is helping verb. Is.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Manu. Arey yaar, Manu, there is Kautilya, there is Rumanna who haven't spoken to me at all till now. Sanya, what about you? Message to kar do, please. Please choose Nandini, Krishna in the chat box and message me if you don't want to unmute yourselves and talk. Nandini, Krishna in the chat box. If you don't want to unmute and talk, that is absolutely okay.
Okay, ma'am.
This is helping verb. HV is helping verb. And this right here is the main verb. Okay.
Main
All
verb.
right.
Yes, ma'am.
If I write now, there is this sentence written. He loves animals. Which is the verb in it?
Love.
Ma'am,
Love.
loves.
Everybody, yes, this is verb. Everybody has understood. Now let's write one more thing. I love reading.
Adjective, I think.
What is love here?
Main verb.
Main verb.
Do I need a helping verb in this sentence?
Ma'am, main verb.
Okay.
No,
this-
ma'am.
Okay. Then what is reading? What is reading?
Ma'am, habit.
But which part of speech?
Noun.
Okay. Naveen, Muskan, Vansh, Bhavya, Priyanshi, Purvanshi, batao. Manu, what is the answer?
Ma'am, reading is noun.
Okay. Everybody is not sounding very confident of the answer right now.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Koi baat nahi. Now here you're talking about reading as a habit. You're talking about reading as the habit. So that means this is a noun. You're not talking about the action. But if I say I am reading, I'm reading which book? I'm reading some book right now. Yes, I'm reading the Bhagavad Gita. Then here, this is helping verb. And now you're talking about the action, which is the main verb.
Yes,
Here, everybody. Here
Yes,
you're talking
yes,
about
ma'am.
the habit.
Yes,
So it is a noun and it is also called as a gerund.
Gerund. Yes,
And
ma'am.
here you're talking about the main verb. ये जो यहाँ पे मैंने खिचड़ी बनाई है ये सबको समझ में आ गई या मैं इसको ठीक से लिखूं?
मैम आ गया।
मैम क्लियर हो गई। यस मैम।
यार रुक जाओ, तुम लोग बाद में देखोगे फिर गड़बड़ हो जाएगी. रुको. I am reading a book. And this is main verb.
Main verb.
Right. Now we had done this. Tara speaks English well. Tara speaks good English. ये आप सबको समझ में आ गया था. Now let's
Yes.
look at this one. Tara ran to the station quickly. This one, seventh one. Tara ran to the station quickly. Now tell me here, which is the preposition?
मैम टू।
Ma'am, quickly.
Two.
quickly।
Ma'am, two.
Ma'am, two.
Adverb।
Okay.
Ma'am, two is a preposition.
All right. Okay. See.
quickly.
All right. Let me explain. So the words that tell you a position of something. For example, position bole to abhi hame, what do we come to know from this sentence? That Tara is going to the station. वो station जा रही है. हमें कैसे पता? हमें इस sentence की वजह से पता.
Yes,
अगर
ma'am.
यहाँ पे मैंने इस sentence के अलावा if I had written Tara ran in the station, then this would have been a case of, have you seen that movie? Sara Ali Khan wali? Hi Chaka Chak wali picture?
Yes,
She's
ma'am.
running in the station in it, isn't it? Right? In the last scene, she's running in the station. So then
Yes, ma'am.
then the meaning of the sentence would have completely changed. But right now I have written Tara ran to the station. मतलब वो station जा रही है. So whenever prepositions are words that tell you the position of the noun. Okay. So for example, your English classes, they tell you the position of the noun. They also tell you, let's say, the date, time, and place of the noun. So for example, your English classes are on Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday at 5:15. So English classes is your noun and it is telling you the schedule here. So the words that tell you the position or the schedule of the noun, those are called as prepositions. So in this sentence, to will be the preposition. Understood this? ये सारा अली खान वाला एग्जांपल सबको समझ में आ गया होगा.
Yes, ma'am.
अगर वो पिक्चर देखी है तो अतरंगी, that is. Have you seen Atrangi, all of you, by the way?
Yes, ma'am। Yes, ma'am।
Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am।
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am. अच्छा.
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am. यार मैंने तो बहुत बार देखी थी.
No.
तो बड़ी अच्छी लगी थी वो पिक्चर. तुम लोग पिक्चर नहीं देखते हो? You guys don't watch movies?
Yes, ma'am देखते हैं।
Ma'am, which movie?
अतरंगी.
Okay, ma'am.
Ashish is saying no, ma'am. Okay. We'll talk about movies sometime else. All right. Now Ram and Tara ran to the station quickly. Which are the two sentences that can be formed with this particular sentence?
Ram ran to the station quickly and Tara ran to the station quickly.
Does everybody agree with Vanshika? Yes,
Yes, ma'am.
Ashish, you're
Yes,
right.
ma'am. Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Very good. So and is conjunction. Chalo, my class has understood parts of speech very nicely today. Conjunction. Right. Now, quickly kya hai? Anybody?
मैम एडवर्ब
Adverb. Ma'am, adverb.
Adverb.
Okay. Yes, it is adverb. Ashish, two is, yes, Ashish, two is preposition. So quickly is adverb. I think this one is also very easy. Hai na? Now
Yes,
let's
ma'am.
see this one. Well, she and my young brother walked to school slowly. Okay. Let's start one by one with these words. What is well here? What is well here?
Interjection.
Hanji?
Interjection.
Okay. We'll just see what the others have to say. What is well?
Adverb, ma'am.
Okay. Anybody else?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Radhika, what is the answer?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
What
ma'am.
is the answer,
Adverb.
Radhika?
Ma'am, adverb.
Ma'am, well is interjection.
We'll just check. Okay, Ashish.
Ma'am, well is adverb.
Okay, Bhavya. But if
Ma'am,
well
well is
is the
adverb.
adverb, 1 second. If well is the adverb, which verb is it describing? If well is the adverb, which verb is it describing?
Ma'am, walk.
Huh?
नहीं ये तो हम लोग नॉर्मली यूज करते हैं वेल आई एम गोइंग देयर मतलब नॉर्मल कन्वर्सेशन में यूज कर देते हैं स्टार्ट
हाँ. Everybody, if well is an adverb, do you think they are walking to school well? वो अच्छी तरीके से walk कर रहे हैं स्कूल की तरफ. Is that what it means?
हम स्लोली होगा एडवर्ब इसमें
Exactly. So all of you, well is the adverb.
Interjection.
Hey, sorry, well is the interjection.
And slowly is a adverb. Adverb.
And this is your adverb. Is crystal clear to everybody?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Clear this concept.
Sorry, what, Radhika? Somebody was saying something about concept. Okay. Manu, Purvanshi, Priyanshi, clear? Vansh, is it clear to you?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Kautilya, is it clear to you?
Ma'am, I said clear the concept.
Okay. All right, Kautilya. Very nice. Sonia, is it clear to you?
Yes, ma'am.
4 people have got locked out of my class. I don't know why, but it's all right. Okay. Vanchika है क्लास में? Okay. अच्छा हाँ ठीक है Vanchika, understood. Okay. Now tell me, my young brother. My and young, what is this?
Adjectives.
is
Ma'am, my is personal pronoun and young is
Ma'am,
adjective.
young adjective होगा.
Okay. Young क्या होगा? What is young?
Adjective.
Adjective.
Everybody
Adjective.
agreed it's an adjective. Give me a thumbs up, everybody. Everybody give me a thumbs up if young is the adjective. Thumbs up कहाँ है? Reactions में देखो जाके. Yes. If you have logged in from your phone, somewhere it is written more. When you click on more, you will see reactions. Yes. So this is adjective. Very good, everybody. Now my, what is my?
Pronoun.
What type of pronoun?
Personal pronoun.
Okay.
Ma'am, sorry, it is demonstrative.
Acha. Okay. Radhika, Muskan, what type of a pronoun is my? Sakshi, Ashish, what is the answer? Vansh, Manu,
Personal pronoun.
personal pronoun. Okay. Bhavya, Sonia, what is the answer?
Yes, ma'am.
Personal
Yes, ma'am.
pronoun.
Personal pronoun.
Personal pronoun, everybody. चलो देखते हैं.
Ma'am, possessive pronoun.
ये कौन बोला मैम possessive pronoun?
Ma'am, Bhavya.
Very good, Bhavya. Thank you for the correct answer. Everybody, I, you, he, she, it. We, they. These are personal pronouns. You can replace this with the name of people, right? I, you, he, she, it. These are personal pronouns. Please write them down somewhere.
Yes, ma'am.
मैम possessive होगा.
पहले लिखो इसको फिर बताती हूँ. First write this down. Personal pronouns. Write this down somewhere. Priyanshi, why have you sent me a cross? Ah, okay, Vanshika, understood. Okay, Priyanshi, understood. All right. Done, everybody
noted
written? Okay,
Yes,
Priyanshi.
ma'am.
Okay. Ashish
Yes,
has also done. Sonia has done. What about the others?
मैम आपने पर्सनल प्रोनाउंस लिख दिए.
हाँ. क्योंकि अभी मैं और आगे जाऊंगी. ओके?
मैम possessive नहीं लिखे आपने.
नहीं, कहाँ लिखा मैंने? पर्सनल प्रोनाउन ही तो लिखा है इनको. क्या हो गया? Why are you all confused? These are not possessive pronouns. These are personal pronouns. What is the confusion? Is there any confusion here?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Now see, if I wanted to write that this is, let's say, I is replaced by, let's say, my house, your dog, his notebook, her notebook. So this would be his, her, and its. We will become our. So our class begins at 5:15. Our English class begins at 5:15. Our. You're talking about possession. You're talking about owning something. Their dog, their chaos, their family. You're talking about possessing something. Possessing is, I don't like the word possessing, but possessing means that you have ownership to that particular thing. So for example, this is my bottle, right? This
Yes,
is
ma'am.
my pen. And if I were to say that I'm sitting in my room, this is our house. So these, the pronouns that I've written on the right, my, your, his, her, its, our, their, are all possessive pronouns. Everybody clear now? These are all called possessive pronouns.
Yes, ma'am. It is. Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am,
Hanji?
ma'am, this type of questions are in syllabus.
Not exactly in your syllabus, but through your grammar, they will be asked. And narration also, reported speech. When you have to change subject to object, object to subject, then there can be a problem.
Okay, ma'am. Yes.
Okay, everybody done?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, somebody said demonstrated. Vanshika by mistake said, ma'am, demonstrative pronouns. Demonstrative pronouns are 4. This, that.
मैम टू पॉइंट आउट समथिंग.
Yes, to point out something. These and those. Does everybody understand the meaning of these? These are called as demonstrative pronouns.
Ma'am,
Yes.
ma'am, my is a type of determiner.
Yes, it is a type of determiner. Okay, let me show you something. Okay, you'll understand demonstrative pronouns really well then. I'll just take 2 minutes and I'll show you something. Yes, now there is no background behind me. Right. Now, can you see? This is a bottle. Can you all see?
Yes, ma'am.
Everybody? So I can see
Yes,
this
ma'am.
singular. This bottle is close to me. I mean, physically close to me. Okay, Ashish. So I can say this is a bottle. This is a green bottle. Okay, so because it is singular and it is physically close to me, I will say this is a bottle, right? But see, if I were to talk about, can you see? Everybody put yourself on mute. Everybody who's not talking, put yourself on mute. Now look at this. These are more than one pens, right? This is not a single pen. These are several pens. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
These are several pens. And physically, they are all close to me. They are not like away from me. Okay, Ashish. So then I will use the word these. These are pens. So this is a pen. These are pens. Clear? These are demonstrative pronouns. Now, this and these are the demonstrative pronouns that you use for objects that are kept close to you. For objects that are kept close to you, you use this and these. All right. Now, let's see one more example here. So I am sitting in my room right now. Can you see that rack over there? Can you see that bookshelf, everybody?
Yes, ma'am.
It is far away from me. That is my bookshelf. This is, so I read a lot and I have a lot of books. So I will say those are books. I will say those are books because you have several books. You have many books over there. So I will say those are books. But if I wanted to talk about only the bookshelf is singular. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So then I will say that is a bookshelf. That is a black bookshelf. But I will say those are books. Clear, everybody?
Yes,
Yeah,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Ma'am, these are
Yes,
books.
ma'am.
Himanshu, kya?
Ma'am, these are books is also possible.
No, these are books is not possible because physically those books are away. But these, for example, these pens are close to me right now. I can say these are pens. Ashish,
Okay.
I've got your, so for example, let's say I have, oh God, 1 second. Let's say I'm talking about these books, right? They are still close to me physically. So I can say these are English books. These are my English books. Everybody clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. So I think we've successfully finished parts of speech and everybody has understood parts of speech very well. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Wonderful.
Yes, ma'am.
I think we all had a lovely time today in class, right? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So I am not giving you any homework because today, again, it's just the first week. I'm not giving you any homework. Friday, again, I have planned a short topic for all of you, which will help you with your grammar in the later part of, when we actually do complete grammar, that is when these topics will help you. So Saturday, do come for class. And anything else that you want to ask me? Is there anything that you want to ask me? You want to tell me to specifically, take up a topic that you really find difficult? I can do that. If you want to ask something about me, please go ahead and ask me.
मैम,
Yes?
इससे पहले कभी इंग्लिश की क्लास हुई थी क्या?
मतलब? कब? When?
मैम 2 डेट से लेके और अब तक के बीच में, क्योंकि आज मेरा फर्स्ट डे है इंग्लिश की क्लास में.
That way. Yes, we had a class on Tuesday. Then today is your second class. Okay. Vanchika, thank you so much. Ashish, game Saturday, pakka. Game we'll play on Saturday. Anybody else? Kautilya, Naveen, Sonia, you want to ask me something?
Ma'am,
Yes.
मैम नेक्स्ट क्लास कब है?
find the PDF on this app.
Yes, you will find the PDF of whatever we have done today on Safalta app.
Okay, ma'am.
Sonia, you were asking me something?
No, ma'am.
कोई तुम बच्चा मुझसे कुछ पूछ रहा था?
Ma'am,
Himanshu
next
is asking
class
me about
कब?
my degree. हाँ क्या?
नेक्स्ट क्लास कब है इंग्लिश की हम?
Saturday 5:15.
ओके मैम, थैंक यू मैम.
All right, Himanshu, I have done my post graduation and I have done certification courses to become an English language trainer.
अब आप स्कूल्स में पढ़ाते होंगे?
मैं स्कूल्स में पढ़ाती होंगी. हाँ, मैंने एक्चुअली मैंने कोचिंग इंस्टीट्यूट्स में पढ़ाया है, मैंने स्कूल्स में नहीं पढ़ाया है. But I've taught English for 10 years now, but in coaching institutes. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Any other question you want to ask me, all of you?
No, ma'am.
Will you all come for class on Saturday then at 5:15?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Okay.
Chaliye. So please go rest, eat something, have your chai, coffee, and I will see you on Saturday at 5:15 now. All right?
Okay, ma'am.
Bye. Good
ma'am.
night.
Okay, ma'am.
Thank you so much, everybody.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you, ma'am.
थैंक यू मैम.
Thank you, ma'am.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye. Thank you.
थैंक यू मैम.
Thank you so much.